Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Notre-Dame, Race Against the Inferno. This depicts the tremendous efforts by the local fire brigade, the fire department in Paris, during the burning of a national historic architectural iconic. Can I throw a few more words in there? Notre Dame is a humongously important building, not just to France but to history itself. And it caught fire, and it very well could have been utterly destroyed if not for the efforts of a brave collection of firefighters and those just working around the clock to keep this thing standing. Now, it's a building. Is it super important? I mean, honestly, I'm trying to think of a just as important building that we would have here in the United States. I'm just like, the White House? Of course, that doesn't mean much anymore. I mean, the Capitol building. Oh, crap. We kind of really don't respect that either. Um, the Empire State Building, if that caught fire, what about other things? I honestly, I can't think of anything offhand that's humongously important. This is a number of historic buildings, not just religion, but it's withstood the Nazi invasion, World War II. I mean, this thing was built in the 1100s. It's withstood a lot, and it's been built up and changed and expanded upon for centuries. And it even supposedly contains the crown of thorns that Christ wore when he was crucified. They say that, but who knows? Either way, it's a hugely important building, and this episode is 44 minutes long. It's from 2019, so they made it pretty much the same year. It's from National Geographic, and it happened in April 15th, 2019, and it just shows the footage from that day, from the point they discovered the fire to the point when they had to go in there and assess the damage. And it's kind of surprising how much did survive, despite coming to a number of close calls, not just for the structure itself, but for the people who had to go inside in order to get to places where they could fight the fire at the roof level. At one point, some of the firefighters were trapped inside the stairwell, the spiral staircase that would take you up to the roof, behind a door that would not open. So there was humongous risks, not just for the original team, but other teams that had to go in there. There's a really good chance that they couldn't have come out. So this episode, I should say, it's National Geographic special, is pretty much it's 44 minutes long. Did I say that? It's 44 minutes long, so it's a normal episode of television. Um, it it has that very intense music, like a dun dun dun. It's just it gets you going. It's a ticking clock, a race against time to save this humongous important structure. I mean, at the time, they were already doing restorations, and it doesn't give us spoiler. It doesn't give us an answer for what caused the fire. There's lots of speculation whether it was due to the restoration efforts, or somebody just smoked a cigarette too close to it, or an open flame somewhere, or electrical problems. Whoever. They question each of those things, but there isn't an answer that's given. Either way, it's thrilling, it's traumatic. So if you want to see a documentary that takes a look at the inside, the outside, the progress as it happens, the collapse of the spire, everything else, and then also looks back a little bit at the history of what makes this building so important and why it's lasted all these years, and how it plays into history. So it's a humongously important building. I think my sister's gone to France and seen it. I have not seen it myself, but one of these days it'd be nice. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be nice and all fixed up by the time I get there. They've had lots of time, I think. Especially, well, unless they stop them from doing it during a pandemic. Yeah. All right, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
6.
6. Wow. let's just drop it way down. This is would be the A's or the numbers maybe. Oh no, hey, but we're getting a little bit of a documentary, but this one is very Disney. This is I've been waiting to actually check this out. I almost skipped the whole Disney Plus Everyday thing just to check it out. And it was a kind of a tease actually when I first saw this appear on Disney Plus, because it was like, oh, well, I'll show you why. It's a pre-opening report from Disneyland. This was a tease, kind of like, oh wait, they're going to reopen Disneyland after COVID and everything else. No, this is the actual pre-opening report from Disneyland from Walt himself, from the original opening of Disneyland. So this is kind of a big deal. I don't know how long it is, but it's listed under documentary or reality thing. So let's hang out with Walt and see what he has to tell us about this brand new theme park in Anaheim, California, called Disneyland. So I'll see you back here after we get a chance to look at that on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you back there. Here, back. See you here tomorrow. Bye.